ready to go camping? Huh? And go backpacking? You ready to go backpacking and go camping? No, come on out. You ready to go? You ready to go? You ready to go backpacking? Huh? You want to go backpacking? Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on. All right, here we go. We're going camping. We're going hiking. Guys, I'll come back to you shortly once I get my phone set up on my sticker thing here. So, see you in a bit. Here we go. Okay, let's go. I got him this new leash. Got rid of the retractable. And this leash I can use on either end. So like this end here, maybe I'll show you guys a little bit better later. Walk-in sites. Anyhow, so this actually end can be used as a collar. And then the other end has got the little hook that latches on to his collar. I don't have his backpack on right now. We're doing this little walk-in site. Anyway, so this leash, and it's also got like a bungee type thing. It's supposed to help stop the jerk, the hard jerk. But also, it's got, I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little handle there. So if I need to hold them closer, I can just grab that handle and hold them closer to be able to control them. But anyhow, what he likes to do is he likes to grab the leash himself in his mouth and like take me for a walk. It's just funny. So, but anyway, you guys, so we are at the southern unit of the Kettle Moraine State Forest, in which I reserved a camp spot, and they had two walk-in sites. The first walk-in site I tried to reserve the other day, but I was having trouble with something or another. Anyway, and so today I got in there and I didn't get to reserve the one I wanted, which is about a 500-foot walk to the site. The other one here is actually a little shorter distance, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around here. But love the area so far, but this was really the only way that I was able to. Oh, we got to go this way. Come on, Baxter. Let's go this way. Oh. I think you gotta keep going across that road or something over there to get to the other one. But anyway, so I reserved this just to be sure to get a camp spot. And it's just looking like this is just the way it's gonna be. I'm just gonna have to reserve camp spots. And not all of them are dispersed or, hey, no, quit eating stuff. We got a fire ring here, so that's pretty cool. That means I got to haul firewood in. I was able to buy some firewood, and so we'll have a nice little fire tonight. And we got a picnic table. This is the spot. 2 trees right there to hang my hammock. I brought my hammock in the tent, so. Nice little area to hang out and camp. Look how beautiful this is. Very nice. Anyhow, all right. So I got all kinds of gear. You can see I got sporting the Arc Haul. That's for now. I got my Crown 60 up there full of other gear. All kinds of gear, but bringing plenty of stuff, for the dog. Just some extra things, but think I'll set up the tent right here, and then I'll set up the hammock right there, and we'll just hike some of the trails around here tonight. We'll probably go for a little hike here a little bit later, and then tomorrow we'll do a bunch of hiking. But for now, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and go get more stuff. I can probably get all the firewood in one shot, but I got my other pack to bring in as well, and some water. I brought plenty of water. Hey, where are we going? But yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, I got everything to camp minus the firewood. Baxter. You want attention? You want attention? You're not quite sure what I'm doing talking to the camera, talking to the phone here. So in the last couple of videos that I've done, I've noticed that there's some distortion, cloudiness in the video, and I think it's because of my phone. Because of the protective cover, the screen, not the protective cover, but I've also got a phone case that's got another cover over it. So my phone is waterproof. I could drop my phone into water right now and it's waterproof. And I think that sometimes it gets kind of pulled up a little bit or something, and I think it's just kind of distorting it. So but I tried to change that up. I've also got my GoPro out. I finally was able to get my GoPro. I had to get a new battery for it and charger, because I don't know what happened to my other batteries. But anyhow, so got to camp, and you can see I'm sporting 2 backpacks. one at a time. Too big for Baxter. But I've got a lot of extra stuff. Things that aren't really necessarily needed, obviously. But I just wanted to bring some more stuff to make Baxter a little more comfortable, to help him out maybe a little bit more. And then, of course, I got extra little things here and there. We'll probably talk about some of the stuff throughout the next day or two. So, but I'm going to go ahead and, and I bought me an air pad. I bought air pads in the past, but took them back because I just didn't like sleeping on the ground. I like my hammock. So, but anyhow, I brought that too. But I'm going to go ahead and get camp set up, and then we're probably going to go for a little hike, but I'll come back to you here shortly once I get camp set up. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Everybody, so you kind of saw me struggle a little bit with my underquilt. So first off, I have the Hennessy XL Explorer, in which they do not make. I've not been able to find Hennessy does not make an underquilt for their hammocks. They do have a winter system, but it's not a very good one. So I actually made my own underquilt, and it actually works pretty good. It looks a little sloppy right now because I've misplaced, and of course it doesn't help the dog. It helped that the dog is wound up in it right now. But I've misplaced and this is supposed to go up here in that little clip. But my cord, my bungee that I made for this, I've misplaced. So I had to just kind of make some up right away, in which I think it's still going to work. Hey, Baxter, why do you always got to be in my way? He's always wrapping around me. I know, he needs love. But I hiked the Appalachian Trail with my hammock, minus the first 107 miles. I had a tent, but we'll talk about that another time. But I went that entire trip without an underquilt. I tried an underquilt 2 nights, and I loved it. But I just didn't really want to carry that extra weight. So what I ended up doing, I'm going to show you guys what I did. I've got the Sea to Summit, or the Thermarest, I'm sorry, the Thermarest pad in here. But what I did is I ended up cutting like 3 panels off of it. And it's not this one I used. And then I ended up, what I did is I cut about 3 or 4 inches of this on each side. That way it kind of fit in the hammock a lot better. And it kind of wrapped up around it. So that's what I did on my through hike, and it actually worked fairly well. And then of course I had my liner with my sleeping bag. So, but I made this under quilt, and boy, I'll tell you, it does make a difference. I will not use this ever again inside my hammock because my underquilt works well. One day I may go ahead and buy an underquilt, but I've got to find one that will work for the Hennessy. And the reason why I haven't been able to find one for the Hennessy is because Baxter, you're going to get wrapped up all around my outrigger cords. There's these cords here. They hook on here, so it pulls it out. This hammock has got so much room in it. I absolutely love it. I don't know that I'll ever try another hammock. I don't know, unless I get one given to me or something. Maybe I'll try it, but you're just gonna get wrapped up, dude. Putting this line up here has kind of backfired on me because he's all over the place getting wrapped up around everything. But anyhow, so that pulls that out, so you got lots of extra room. You sleep asymmetrical in this hammock. Absolutely love it. So, but anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get started making dinner here. I'm getting hungry, and I've already fed Baxter. Looks like he did eat his food, but and I give him, he loves these bones, and that was a cute little toy. So, but I'm gonna get to making dinner, you guys. So we'll see you guys later. Bye bye. All right, hey everybody. Making Baxter. He just non-stop. Something I've done is try to keep the camera going this direction because that sun is bright, but I ran a line, some 550 cord all the way to there, and then I put his cable on that, so he's got a lot more room to move around. However, you know, a couple trees he could certainly wrap himself around. So I had that up high enough so I wouldn't hang myself on it, but him pulling on it. But got cleaned up, and I'm just going to kind of go over a couple things here. There's my GoPro. This here, got my that's my rain cover for my hammock. Not the one that came with the hammock, but it's the Eno housefly. So it's like a tent. You could just use that to sleep under. In fact, I will at some point. I got some ideas on what I want to do for shelters and stuff like that. Try different shelters out because I want to do a lot of winter camping. I got 3 meals I want to cook, and we may stay here an extra day. We'll see how Baxter does. But you know, the old-fashioned, this, you know, throw a little fire underneath it. I got that, and of course I got my. I picked up that new stove. Where'd it go? I hope I got it. Anyway, and then I've got this here. I'm not a big fan of these. I'm really not. I thought I'd bring it anyway. I'd probably use it. But then I've got the, of course I used on the AT, I used the MSR pocket rocket. Absolutely love it. However, it's really starting to wear. Obviously I've used it on a through hike. So it's really starting to wear a lot. And so I ended up picking up another one. I have a Jetboil flash at home. However, I ended up buying the new Jetboil. It's like a pocket rocket, and I actually like it. I just don't know where it's at right now. Maybe it's still in the truck. I thought I brought it. Well, no, I know I brought it, but maybe it's in my food bag. Oh, actually, it's in my cup. I actually went to REI to buy this. I was looking for something like this with the lid. I don't know what happened to the lid to my other one that I had on my through hike, but I liked it so much that I wanted another one, so I had to go to REI. But here's that pocket rocket, or not the pocket, this is the Jetboil. I forget the name of it though, but I like it. It boils it pretty quick, just as fast, pretty much just as fast as that Jet or the MSR. But as far as food goes, I've got a bag of pistachios. How about if I just dump it out? Got some Skittles, some snack bars, a Snickers, oatmeal. But I also have biscuits and gravy. And then I've got chicken gumbo. Now, you guys, what I've done with these, they come with 2 servings in them. I separate them. I break them down into 1 serving. I keep one in here, and I'll put one in a Ziploc bag. in a freezer bag. However, I did not do it this. I was just at REI and I picked up one of these meals. It sounds so good. Sorry about that sun. But the chicken coconut curry, that sounds really yummy. It's the peak to refuel. So, but that's what's for dinner tonight, is that one right there. Other than that, it's just a bunch of snacks, and then of course dog food. I got 2 of these. I've got enough out here for 2 nights, and so I'm hoping to stay another night out here. We'll see how he does tonight. If he does well tonight, then we're staying another night. But I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and I am going to go get the firewood. I should have thought about just cooking over the fire, right? So there's so many things I want to do and share with you guys, but I want to start cooking over a fire. I want to show you guys, for those of you that don't know, as far as a through hike, what a through hike looks like when you get to camp. So I want to go through some of that as well, and just different things. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go get some firewood, so we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hey, come back. Get. Hey. Should have tested this before before I sat in it the first time in front of the camera. That goes falling down. And so that's just easier to eat out of the pot here. So I just dumped all that in the pot. Oh my gosh, I've already tasted it. It is good. So, now, if you sit in this hammock just right, it's like a chair, so, yeah. Not quite straight up, but I've done it before. Of course, that's with I had my pad back there, so I used that pad and it would kind of stiffen it up. There we go. So, I got a great view. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Absolutely beautiful in here. I'm in a park. The only thing and it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but you got noise. I just heard a bunch of motorcycles go by. If I stand up just right and look out, I can see a road, people drive by. I get it, it's a park. I just like the woods, back in, you got to backpack in a couple miles, a few miles. But it's difficult to do here because they don't have camping areas where you can have like a fire. And I got a fire going. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I got a fire going back there. I'd love to have a little fire. So there's lots of rules on the dispersed. They have like dispersed camping spots occasionally for the Ice Age Trail through hikers. The fires aren't allowed. You can't really find a place where you can have a fire unless you're in a park. So, at least from what I can find. And I wanted to be able to have a fire, so we came here. And we're an easy out if he has trouble. I think we're going to be okay though. We made it through the last night. I mean, it wasn't pleasant. We didn't get much sleep. You already ate your food. But until he gets used to being in a tent or I'm really hoping he takes to sleeping right here next to my hammock, because I just as soon stay in my hammock, even through the winter time. But I'll still do the tent, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get to eating. Oh, pretty good. So, yeah, I'm going to get to eating and having some time here with the puppy. What do you think, Baxter? Want to say hi? He's too darn cute for his own good. But he can be a snot. Anyway, all right, guys. Have a good night. I'll probably come back to you here in a bit as we shut down. Till then, enjoy. Awesome? No. I do have some chicken strips for you, though. You want a chicken strip? You want a goodie? I got a goodie for you, bud. All right, I'll get you one. I'll go get you one. Hello, everybody. All right, so it's, I don't know, about 8 o'clock. See that over there? Those are headlights. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see that light there. Yeah, those are headlights. I'm not going to complain too much because of the fact that I'm outside. I'm out in the woods. However, you know, another downside to being a campground is, you know, you got latecomers like this, and at least they kind of turned them down. They were shining quite bright over here for a little bit, but you know, that's all right. I'm still having a good time. Gotta love that. And you got Baxter over here. He's just kind of laying there, chilling out, laying on a blanket. And I got a blanket over him. I got him that little fleece, put that over him. I think tonight might be all right, although he was barking there for a minute when they pulled up here. Yeah, I put his muzzle on him for a little bit and took it off. He knows that muzzle. He knows when I put that on him, he knows that that's not a good thing, so he's doing bad. So anyhow, I think what do we got going on here? Now we got more people showing up here. They're like, right? I didn't think there was anybody that close to me, but I guess there is. I felt like I was deeper in the woods than that because I'm in a walk to campsite. So, but anyway. So yeah, we just kind of chilled out, and you know, I'm basically car camping. And yeah, I got to walk, you know, a couple hundred feet, maybe 300 feet to get to the site here. But you know, I had my meal, my backpacker meal. Then I had some chips and salsa, and then I had banana cream cake. Oh, so much for backpacking, right? No, you know what? I may as well rough it a little bit, but then at the same time have some luxury as well. So, but anyway, the sky is neat tonight. It's the star. Lots of stars are out tonight, and so I'm definitely going to sleep in the hammock. I think that we're going to be okay. I think Baxter's going to be all right. But we'll see what happens, you know. But that's why I brought the tent, just in case. But anyway, guys, I'm just gonna. There's just not much of a fire left. I'm just gonna let this die down, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed here, probably 20-30 minutes, and get some rest and get up and start a fire. And just love campfires. But Baxter's over here moving around. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody.